Tito Torres stepping into the ring for his weigh-in this evening.
Antonio, who do you have here?
You know, it's really hard to tell. These are two tremendous competitors that we have here, and it's really, really hard to call it.
They look of equal size, and they both look like they can probably fly a little bit.
I am looking forward to this match, Bo, without a doubt.
Looks like they're both here for a friendly competition, and I don't see any angst between them.
I don't know. From my vantage point, I saw a little bit of a look at disdain in Tito's eyes.
Yeah, Tito clearly didn't like the other guy, but we'll see what plays out here. They both made weight, and we're on to the next. Oh, I don't like these guys.
British chap accompanying Ali Muhammad to the ring.
You know, Antonio, that's the knucklehead that advised Jethro to take care of my arm.
Yeah, that's something we're definitely going to have to touch on that this evening is the injury that you sustained at the hands of Jethro at our last event here at LeBron's Sportsplex in Orlando, Florida. Ali Muhammad, 245.
You know, he stepped in to help Jethro take the win last time we were here. A little distraction game from that crew.
The Brooklyn Juggernaut.
This looks like a big man here, Antonio. Crowd seems to be behind him as well. Doesn't look like Dwayne has any shenanigans during this weigh-in, does it, Antonio?
Oh, man. And Ali is getting back in the ring. And
maybe he does have shenanigans. Uh-oh. Oh, he threw his weighted chain down. The Juggernaut comes in at
300. Wow.
I don't know the unit. Is that metric, Old Dirty Bastards?
Not quite sure.
How many pounds is Old Dirty Bastard?
Right now?
That's what the announcer called it as. He looks big, that's for sure. No love loss here, Antonio.
Ali Muhammad turns his back to the Juggernaut as he walks out.
That's confidence if I've seen it.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I've learned is you don't want to take your eyes off your opponent, and Muhammad obviously doesn't live by those rules.
I look forward to that match later.
Crowd strongly behind the Brooklyn Juggernaut. This is definitely high on one of the matches I'm looking forward to as well, Bo.
I believe he calls himself the society changer.
He does. I was just about to touch on that as well. The society changer, Samuel C.
I've seen him in action. To those at home, he is hearing impaired, and he brings it. He does not let it stop him in one bit.
Not in the least bit. Samuel C., interesting mask that he has on this evening.
Do you know anything about that, Antonio?
No, I have no idea what's going on.
Is that new or no? I believe he wore it last time.
The society changer weighs in at 170 pounds.
There's an artistic mind at work right there.
First time seeing Brian Atomic here in action at Division Pro Wrestling.
Antonio, I don't know much about this kid. Sounds like the crowd's behind him, though.
Brian Atomic official weight, 162 pounds.
Samuel seems focused. Antonio, you never know why a guy smiles at weigh-ins. He might have something planned later.
No, never know. I mean, and he's definitely... Brian Atomic is full of smiles right now. I keep an eye out for this later. He knows something the rest of us don't, perhaps.
I don't know enough about it, but Samuel might have his hands full.
And for our next match, we have Mike Hammer.
I believe this guy is called the Violent Artist. Mike Hammer. I don't even want to tell you what the crowd was chanting there. It sounded like a cartoon character.
I couldn't make it out.
Bobby Hill, sir.
Bobby Hill. Quite the humor-filled crowd that we have here this evening.
Don't tempt a violent artist with that kind of shenanigans.
No, I would agree.
And his opponent, CMS.
Uh-oh.
And his opponent, CMS.
Have you seen CMS tonight?
I haven't seen CMS. CMS is definitely making us wait.
What's going on here, Antonio? You can't miss weigh-ins. You got to compete. You know, the last time I missed weigh-ins, it wasn't my fault. Uh-oh,
No.
Who's this?
Andres Reyes.
Who is this? He's checking in. Uh-oh.
Well, this is not CMS.
That's not CMS. Confusion in the ring. Uh-oh.
Before everybody starts asking, I'm not a lightweight anymore. After this morning, I officially qualify for the middleweight division.
So he ate a heavy burrito, huh, Antonio?
Well, that'll be one way to do it.
Yes, sir. Put on just enough weight to go into the next division.
Reyes, weighing in at 176, qualifies.
Is that why he was late to this thing, or confusion over CMS?
I don't know, man. Buffets have been shut down for some time, but he managed to put on the weight, make that move up.
You know, here at Division Pro in Orlando, they do cater for most of the wrestlers, and maybe he ate just enough.
Well, one way or another, he made that bump up in weight class.
What do you think about that? Typically, you don't want to go up and just barely make it. He might be in trouble with the hammer.
Just making it, though, I don't know. He definitely would have that speed advantage over him, though.
Interesting. August comes out demanding something from the crowd just for weigh-ins. August Artois is fired up for the weigh-in here, Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, let's see if we can keep that momentum going and then
Just get to business, man. The crowd has nothing to do with your next fight. Uh-oh. Everything's coming off. Does he have to make weight? Oh, no. Is he that close to the bubble?
August 12, 190 pounds. And his opponent.
Safely made weight, Antonio. Could have kept the clothes on.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but, you know.
Uh-oh. The outlaw has stepped in the building.
Well, not to be outdone.
No, but maybe he's having issues making weight. What's going on here?
Luke Curtis is weighing in at 216 1/2 pounds.
Sounds like a big weight discrepancy there.
Yeah.
The outlaw has a lot of weight on Auguste. Artois.
What was that, Artois?
Artois.
Is that French?
I'll call him Double A Artois. The French artist lighting up the crowd with the outlaw's clothes. What is going on? I'm not sure I want to see that later. It will be entertaining.
Coming to the ring, Kaya Dream.
Okay.
Kaya Dream, part of our women's triple threat event later on this evening.
I've seen her around, Antonio. She tries to bring a lot of excitement.
Crowd seems to be behind her off jump. Oh.
Kaya Dream is weighing in at 125 pounds.
Sounds like a good fighting weight.
Absolutely. I'm not going to repeat the weights. Women, you know, we don't-
Do we have a weight division here? Division Pro for the women?
no weight class for the
Just,
women.
basic formality, huh? Uh-oh.
Casey's coming to us at 140 pounds tonight.
Looks like she has a height advantage and a slight weight advantage there, Antonio.
Layla Gray. Layla's coming in at 125 pounds tonight as well.
Triple threat, action-packed match without a doubt, Bo.
They look comparable. Lacey might have the advantage strength and size-wise. Do we know if there's any belt implications here? Number one contender. That's fantastic. Triple threat for the number one contender, Antonio.
Fantastic.
Oh, the hair toss. There's some angst heading into tonight. Now that is a match I'm looking forward to.
Absolutely. Without a doubt, Bo.
For our next match, coming to us, Mike Reed.
Mike Reed's a guy that's been around a long time, and he's facing off against Josh, the young up-and-comer. This is going to be a good match tonight.
Upgrade Mike Reed, no stranger here to Division Pro Wrestling. Quite the competitor.
He's got all the tricks in the book. He knows all the tricks. He's seen them all. I wonder what he has ready for Josh. And he always looks in great shape, too, Antonio.
Yeah, I would agree. Absolutely.
Calls himself the upgrade. I don't know what the previous version was.
I've only known the upgrade. And
Correct. Confident as always. Wow.
Josh Dawkins, absolute fan favorite here at Division Pro Wrestling.
Always in the mix, highly athletic, good-looking kid. Reed will have his hands full.
Josh with a notable height advantage over Mike Reed.
This might be height, reach, athleticism over wily veteran. Great matchup. Does everybody have their chairs? Can we make sure all chairs are occupied, please?
All right.
I hate these guys. Dwayne's coming out a little bit more cheery. You know who he's bringing, Antonio.
Yeah, you know who he's bringing as well. Last show here, uncalled for actions by Death Row Jethro and put you out of action, to say the least, man.
Sure.
I
fought back as best I could, but when you cheap shot me with several chair shots and then take care of my arm.
Yeah.
He's had a little incident with his arm. Yeah, something happened.
Uh-oh.
Kind of similar to what happened to my friend Bo Chicken Wing over there, which is why he's going to attempt to do some commentary this evening. We're not understanding any of that.
Keeps coming at me.
Yes, Ron Bass Jr., the outlaw, more likely out of commission for a little bit.
Antonio, he's also talking about Ron Bass there.
Bring out the champ, don't you think? I said, don't you think it's time to bring out the champ?
Just go home. So for those at home, it was supposed to be Ron Bass, but Jethro apparently took care of his arm as well. I don't know where this keeps happening. Here's Jethro, ladies and gentlemen. He's taking care of my arm and now Ron Bass's arm. Dwayne the mouthpiece for him. Miserable Death Row.
So let me get this straight. So you don't want to face somebody in a match, so you take them out.
Yeah,
You cheap
pretty
shot.
cheap.
I mean, that's
He doesn't want to face me. That's what it comes down to. He holds the belt. That was for the belt. And now here he is again. He doesn't want to face Ron Bass. Who's next?
so essentially trying to handpick your opponent.
Yes, and he wants to avoid the good guys. I've been in the ring with Ron Bass. He's legit. I'm legit. Death Row doesn't want us. And Dwayne's the maker of all of this, targeting everybody's arms.
Death Row, 245 pounds!
And I believe there was altercation last time.
Congratulations, Death Row. You managed to ruin another one of my main events with your shenanigans. I heard what you did to Ron Bass Jr. I know you were scared of him. But don't worry, he'll be back. But don't worry, you're not off the hook tonight. Because I have not one, but two potential opponents for you.
Oh,
There we go. Commissioner all over it.
two unknown opponents potentially for Death Row Jethro.
And Tony, I don't care if he throws the whole roster at him. Something has to be done around here.
And here's the opponents. We have Hannibal and Ray Zion.
heard Hannibal. What was the second part? Oh, yeah. All right, they got some size to them.
Ali Muhammad doesn't look too happy about that opponent of Hannibal.
I hope they take Jethro serious. I don't know what's going on here, but this is no party. He took care of me, he took care of Ron Bass, and here we go. Antonio, they're acting like a tag team. Is that what we got going on?
I'm unsure of what's going on. He said you have potentially two opponents.
I hope he throws them both at him.
280 pounds.
Throw 550 pounds at Jethro, that'd be great.
So, Jethro, who will it be? Why don't I just tell you? Or why don't you just wait and see?
Surprise situation for Death Row Jethro.
Not sure I want Jethro choosing. He's going to choose path of least resistance, I imagine. That's what he's about right now.
I'm not quite sure if he has a choice in this matter.
Sounded like he just gave him one, but I say throw them both at him. Of course, I'm biased right now until I'm in there.
Just a little bit, right?
All right, well, Antonio, it looks like it's going to be a good card.
Yeah, you know, blatant cheap shots notwithstanding, Death Row is a fierce competitor and absolutely not one to be taken lightly in the